Hey everyone, Wanderer here, welcome back. So we are in Trafalgar Square, I believe that's how it's pronounced. That's how it reads, okay? I'm sure it has some weird, funky, crazy pronunciation because this is the city that shall not be named because the algorithm does not like it for weird reasons. But anyway, we are heading to Westminster. I decided to skip out on the quests over here in Islington and Hackney for now. Maybe we'll go back there and do some more later, but I'd like to progress this main quest a bit more, and that means heading over to Westminster and seeing what the heck's going on over here. So, let's do it. Let's go. I've saved you a couple of loading screens and me going back and sorting stuff and sleeping. Did that off screen. We're ready to head in for a new adventure over in Westminster. Can I just go through here?
Gap and all that.
Yeah, I suppose we can. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna crash first thing. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe not. That was a very long pause, though. It was a very long pause. I have been through quite a few load screens, so it wouldn't surprise me if I crashed, but hopefully not. Can I not get in here at all, huh? They are fully sealed off. I guess that's one way to keep the rabble out. Okay.
We won't go quietly. You can count on that.
Bit unsafe there, my man. But, you know. You do you. Into Westminster we go. I went through like 5 loading screens realizing like, oh, I could have just gone to London to begin with, and I didn't have to go through like every checkpoint. I could have just gone straight to London because the quest marker was sending me to, you know, to there, and I wasn't sure exactly where Westminster was in the map. And I'm also dumb, so yeah, here we are.
You after some directions, mister?
I am actually, yes. What can you tell me about this area?
I'd be delighted to tell you everything about it for the very modest sum of a single ticket. It's a bargain if you ask me.
It is, that's fine. Here you go.
Smashing, that'll do. Now let's begin the tour.
Oh, we're going quick, alright. That's fine with me. Bit of an odd choice to go that way and then go this way, but okay. Do you know where you're going, kid? Are you sure you know where you're going?
First of all, this is the Admiralty Yard. Same as it was back before the bombs fell, except for the blast gate, that is.
Pretty cool looking area. Alright. Is there a... am I supposed to say something here? Or...
Back in the day, Admiralty Arch used to play an important role on ceremonial occasions, with processions such as royal weddings, funerals, coronations, and all that sort of thing. Now the only processions that take place are either food or just refugees trying to escape everything outside the walls. It's basically a glorified backdoor into Westminster. It's sad, really. Anyways, follow along. The next one is just up here.
That's where I'm supposed to go, then? No, I'm supposed to go over here. Uh-oh. We've encountered a pole. Pathfinding, there we go.
If I see one more up-and-comer peasant, I'll go mad.
This is the most meandering pathfinding I've ever seen in my life. I wonder how this is done in mods, how it's recorded to tell them to go to a certain point. I think they have to do, like, lines or whatever, and then they have to, like, the NPCs are supposed to figure out how to get around it. It's not always perfect, it's rather buggy, probably. Especially in a big area where you have people wandering around a bunch.
Welcome,
okay, here we go.
welcome. Oh, the grand old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. Duke of York column. The Duke is remembered in the children's nursery rhyme, The Grand Old Duke of York. Not the biggest item of interest here. But if you climb up those stairs where that column is, and if you follow the plaza all the way through, you'll eventually bump into the wall again where Piccadilly Circus with the Era statue is. Before you get excited, Piccadilly Circus ain't got no animals. It isn't that type of circus. It's a circus because it's circular. It's famous for its huge advertisement signs, different displays, and the Eris fountain located in the middle of it. Piccadilly Circus offers a variety of cinemas, theaters, shops, and restaurants, including famous traditional English pubs. Everything you need, and more. On from that is the big scrapyard. That bit isn't as glamorous though, but hey, the shit's gotta go somewhere, am I right? Right, next stop is just over the road. Come on!
I do hope Father's proud of me.
So this is the gentry area. This is the upper class area. It is a lot nicer here. Not gonna lie. If I was gonna live somewhere, it'd be here. But the gentry are frowned upon pretty heavily, so I guess there's got to be a reason for that, right?
See that flat area? That's Horse Guards Parade. It's a large parade ground off Whitehall. It is the size of the old ceremonies of Trooping the Colour, which commemorated the monarch's official birthday. Huh, Lucky Cow used to get 2 of them. Imagine! Double the presents! Now, if you follow Horse Guard Road at the edge of it here and then left to Downing Street, and you'll find the government at number 10. Still the same cesspool it's always been. Lots to say, but nothing happens. Facta non verba, am I right? Okay, so sorry if I point a lot, but it's quite a trek and I've got little legs. But yeah, if you go all the way down instead and then down Great George Street on the left, that's where Westminster Palace is. That's where all the important decisions are made, but the guards never let anyone in. Guess it's good for telling the time, but not much else. Last one is coming up. Tally-ho!
So there still is very much a ruling class here.
Welcome! Oh, the grand old Duke of York.
Wait, we're doing this again?
He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again.
I
Duke
like
of
the
York
dance,
column.
though.
The Duke is remembered in the children's nursery rhyme, the grand old Duke of York. Not the big...
Oh, okay. Alright. The voice acting and the singing is really good, though. Like, I gotta appreciate that. She can sing better than I can. Good day, sir.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
To the left here is St. James's Park. Technically the oldest royal park at the heart of ceremonial London. Needs a trim, has fishes in the lake, and lots of peacocks for some reason. Enough said. Now, down there is the most humbling mystery of London. Buckingham Palace. God save the Queen. Is she in? Is she dead? Nobody knows. Don't try knocking on the door, though. The royal guards don't like it. And don't fuck about on the fence, neither. But yeah, past that to the right is Green Park, where most of our crops come from. And then the Marble Arch, and then Hyde Park. Hyde Park tends to be where the gentry hold events when they get tired of twiddling their thumbs. It's got some fancy Camelot jousting event going at the moment. And that's all I got, mister. Totally optional, but if you fancy giving me a tip, please do.
It was actually a really good tour. Here you go.
Whoa, thank you so much. You've made my entire year. Thank you.
It's a lot of running
I'm
around.
back to the main gate. Thanks for listening, though.
Okay, so we have to go over here first. For the crash site. Alright. This is the train crash site from the beginning of the game. Feels like so, I mean, it was so long ago, but yeah, it feels like so long ago.
I'm in touch with humanity.
Oh dear.
Another poor commoner come begging for table scraps.
Commoner?
Oh, don't act like you don't know. There's two types of people in Westminster. Those who were born here and those that weren't. You are the latter, and it shows.
Okay. Sure, I'll take some relief.
Surprise, surprise. Let's see. There. Now go find a job.
Oh, he actually gave me some tickets.
In a hurry. An important meeting, perhaps. I think not.
Yep, that's the train all right. So, we did this, huh? I can't go down here, though. Invisible wall.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them. Please maintain order and carry on. Questions will be answered at a much later time and date.
But what about now? Can you tell me about the crash?
There will be a press release for all gentry. You ain't one of them rich toffs, are you? Look, I don't know much, but I'm happy to help out anyone with two ungilded brain cells to rub together. Feel free to have a gander.
Did Smythe do this?
Never heard that name before. Officially, no one's been blamed, but I'm sure some powdered wig's gonna point a finger somewhere eventually.
Were there casualties?
Oddly enough, not a soul on the train. When it cracked through the concrete, a few gentry caught the express to the pearly gates, though.
Yeah, I can imagine. What caused it?
Name a reason. This train came from Islington. Do you know the last time a train came from there? I don't. It's been decades since something ran that track, which is why it was all cracked and busted. The train hit an upturned tide and launched itself topside. Then boom! The whole thing exploded into a fiery mess behind me.
When will this be fixed?
The gentry? This century, if we're lucky. You could wrap the world in the gentry's red tape. You'd think they would need this railway. Well, they do, and they don't. Since it's inside their walls, they'll fix it. Even if it's just to avoid the eyesore. But they don't need it. That track was abandoned. And this lot's got a fully working train line right beneath Westminster. Even you could probably catch a ride. Life at the top is immensely
Okay, catch a ride on the train after exploring the crash site. So can I go down now? I can, okay. Wow, so it came from underground. That's hard. It's hard to believe it went through all that ground down there, you know? Kind of crazy. Calling card. Mr. Smythe, yeah, senior civil servant. Making London safer since 2187. Direct all inquiries to the Palace of Westminster, Office 27B. Interesting. So I can meet him at the palace. Well, that was what we're supposed to find, apparently, but I'm still going to look around a bit more because it seems interesting. There's people just over at the pub here. I guess they were spared the horrors that came about from that. Is this purified water? No, dirty water. Okay. Oh, so we just can go right through. Oh, wow. This is cool. Very cool. Okay, I'll explore this more, but first I want to look around the crash site a bit more, since I kind of went directly through it somehow. I didn't go down below to the lower area over here. Can't jump down there. More invisible walls. Have to go back the other way. I think I've gone out and around. I'm gonna get lost around here, aren't I? It makes sense. It's a properly sized city. This will have lots of endurance, so I will be able to run a lot more. Here we go. This is where I came from. Need a snack, apparently. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, water, and I'm sure I have some kind of food here somewhere. Squirrel bits, sure. And something else. There we go. So, right, can I go down through here? Oh, I guess I... Well, what about over here? Oh, no, it's very much... They won't let me go over here. This is all invisible walled. I can't go down into the actual crash site down there. Okay, it's fine then. I was supposed to go this way. I was meant to go over here. Alright. Unlike my natural inclination, which is to explore a whole bunch, I am going to kind of beeline towards this area in as much as I can. This seems rather windy and closed off due to the giant buildings and everything, so it might take me a bit to get there, but, you know, I'll stop and see whatever I see along the way, but mostly I'm going to try to make my way...
Oh, it's you.
I'm going to try to make my way over to the palace. Shooting? Probably just them practicing. I wouldn't assume there's any fighting. Well, no, that was definitely a head explode sound. Maybe they're executing somebody? Bond Street.
Whoa, you win.
What now? Oh. Legendary Dryad. Mature Dryad. Okay, hopefully there's nobody over here. This is a scary one.
Guess my good karma's paying off.
Yeah. The advertised damage on that VATS hit was a lot less than the actual damage. Poisoners. Hey, that's like the same as mine, except it's a better armor base type. That's cool. Rest in peace, Cavalier. I didn't kill them, though. Vintage rifle. You're welcome. The rabble has saved you from a random legendary dryad. Okay, underground station. Yeah, so we just gotta go down this street and then try and make our way over here. Need like a freaking mini-map for this. Let's follow the large street here. Can I go through here? I mean, you've made a small effort to keep me out, but unless there are invisible walls here, I will probably be able to just jump over this. Yeah, I mean... Oh, invisible walls, of course. Okay, so we can't go that way, we gotta go down this way. This is the crops area. Well. Okay, some of it is stealing. I'm gonna say some of it's not even stealing. I could just pick it all up and take it. We're still going the general direction we're supposed to go. Fancy schmancy. Vendor over here? Oh, it's just flags. Memorabilia.
If you're buying, I'm selling. Take a look.
Got any 5 mil? No. Bunch of souvenir stuff. You do have some caps, I guess. Sure you can have that. I don't think I want this legendary I got. Just have all of those, it's fine. I don't need those. I'm not gonna spend forever over here selling stuff though. Actually, yeah, I do want this legendary. I don't know if I need that coat or not, but I'm gonna keep it around just in case. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Wait. Fast travel car. Interesting. So there's a robot taxi here. That's pretty cool. Fancy, fancy. Ooh, look at this. Is this all electrified? It's going to shock me to death if I go in. It looks rather dangerous. This is Buckingham Palace. Yeah. So you try to go over that, you're probably just going to be instant death, yeah? Probably not wise.
I do hope Father's proud of me.
Alright, so we go around this. It's a very bright headlamp, sir. This looks like a building, administrative type building. Oh, we can't go in though. Alright, over this way then. What is this? Nothing, okay.
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the other half live.
Kind of like coming to the Institute, you know, like you see, oh, there's like this nice peaceful place down here with all this good stuff, but then the truth is these people are doing some truly awful things to the rest of London in order to live their posh life over here.
Halt! Citizen! Where do you think you're going? We don't allow just any rabble in there. Who do you think you are?
People call me the Wayfarer? Perhaps you've heard of me?
Nope, never heard of you. Now, what's your business here?
You know anything about this, Smythe guy?
You want me, a loyal subject of the realm, to give up information like that? How dare you? Dirt like that doesn't come cheap, you know.
500 tickets. Whatever. What do you want?
You strike me as someone who can solve problems. Violent ones. Am I correct? Maybe you could help me out with a little pest problem we're having.
Yeah, sure.
A gentleman who owns a house in the area would very much like to sell it. Unfortunately, it's currently home to some unofficial owners. Squatters. Here's the location of the house. Get rid of them.
Okay, that's fine. I can do that. That's an easy enough quest. You know, that's my kind of quest. Go here, shoot some people, come back. It's a long ways away. I can fast travel up here, though, and then go from there. Yeah, it's fine. I do have this as a fast travel location, right? Yeah, I can come back here later. Okay, that's fine. Go here, shoot some people. That's my kind of quest. Nice and simple. Though I suppose we're going to be suppressing some poor, I don't know, some poor peasants, evicting them from a house they're trying to just live in. I'm sure it won't be quite that simple. Okay, it is getting dark. Wonder if there's a place we could sleep at for the night. Maybe if we evict the people from the house, we can sleep there.
Good grief.
Nope. Wait, you're hostile?
Right. I served my liege.
Why are you hostile? I mean, okay. Wonder if the uniform will come in handy for anything. Maybe it could be used, the hat can be used for something interesting. Why are you all, hostile to me, though?
I remain loyal.
You're not wearing... Well, I guess the hat is. An axe. Royal Guard heavy uniform. Ooh, interesting.
Well, I tried.
Interesting. Keep out, do not enter. Delinquent hideout. Just in time for the radstorm.
Well, I say. Foul, my goodness.
Hmm?
This gun's not overpowered. Probably save before I end up killing myself with it.
Roundhead, no doubt. Typical.
A roundhead.
Roundhead.
I think your head's round too, buddy. Yeah, we've done the thing. And I bet there is probably a nice bed in here somewhere. Look around here for anything interesting in terms of food and stuff. That way I don't have to worry about it. Is there cake underneath the cake pan? No. How disappointing. Not a particularly nice place, but there is a bed. Very nice. A wooden pike. Heavy. Ooh, this is actually pretty good. Is this like an all-over uniform, though, probably? They're wearing partially gatherer stuff, so were they gatherers that got in here somehow? Let me check out this armor real quick. Appears like something I can wear underneath of my stuff, like... No, I can use... Or wait, hold on, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted to use. Yeah, it's like an under armor. Okay. It is pretty fancy. Maybe I'll wear it underneath of my stuff. This, I think I could just wear this in addition to everything else, can't I? Oh, no, this is... That's right. This is, instead of a backpack. The hat... It looks like I can wear it in addition to my gas mask. No, I can't wear the gas mask with it. Never mind. Okay, so I can't wear that with it. Okay, and this, yeah. I'll keep that because it looks kind of cool. This maybe I can use if I want to. I don't think I want to, though. This is mine. Okay. And this is an overall armor, yeah. Though, I mean, it seems pretty good. Maybe it's decent if I upgrade it. I don't need to carry all of them, though. They're freaking heavy as hell. Just one's fine. Anything else of interest here? That's a nice bed. Nice little cozy area here. Alright, well, we have a place to sleep anyway for the night. That looks dirtier than this does, so I'm gonna sleep here. Obviously. I thought perhaps it'd be like a moral dilemma, like, oh no, you know, don't throw us out, the gentry are mean, etc. But no, they just wanted to shoot us immediately, so yeah, we just shoot them, okay. Fair enough. Looks like it's a special thing I should be able to get into or something. That was rather straightforward. More than I expected, given its fallout. Usually you get some kind of moral dilemma when you get there, a choice, you know? But nope, just kill the raiders, apparently. Wonder what their plan was, how they got in there to begin with, you know? Very, very quiet now. Okay, there we go. There's sound. Alright, that's done. Very good. Enemies nearby. Are there? There are, apparently.
I'm not afraid of you. Oh, queen and country.
Why are they all hostile, though? I don't understand. Was just talking about a perk earlier I should maybe take, but I'm gonna wait on that for now. I'll think about it after the episode. Won't bore you too much with it, and I'll figure out what I want to take later on. I already got armor maxed out and heavy guns. I think I have heavy guns and explosive stuff hexed out, maxed out, not hexed out. Maybe some Lone Wanderer stuff. That I think I have all that stuff done too, though. That's really all I had in terms of, like, stuff I want to do. Like, everything else, like, my gun's fine, my armor is pretty much fine. Nothing I really need beyond that. We're pretty much good. So, I don't know. It's kind of quality of life stuff at this point, I would say. This is a long cutscene, or a long load screen. Well, I did the thing, sir.
You're back. I trust the house is ready for its new owner.
Well, yeah.
Good, good. Anyway, someone called Smythe has been putting a lot of pressure on Parliament. They want to round up the Cavaliers and Roundheads against the wall, clean the streets, reclaim the city for the good folk, and so forth. It seems like they hold a lot of power around here, but they've gone completely under the radar. The fact you know their name means you know more than most people.
So, how'd they acquire this power?
I honestly have no idea, but apparently they've been around for a very long time. There's an old law you might be able to make use of. The Parliament Representation Act 2177. They have to let you in if a representative from each tithe-paying London borough signs your petition. These days that would be Camden, Hackney, Lambeth, and Islington. That'll be a tricky one.
Why not the other boroughs?
Eastminster gets out on a technicality. They pay the tithe, but the law in question doesn't consider them a borough. The rest is simple. For one reason or another, they don't pay the tithe. You'd think the syndicate in the Tower Hamlets would, but they have their own arrangement.
How would I get them to sign my petition?
How am I supposed to know? Go there and ask them.
It's a big waste of time. Isn't there another way in?
Trust me, there isn't. To tell you the truth, I've never even been inside.
It's a lot of work.
That's because it is. Never told you it would be easy.
Okay.
Your determination is impressive. This is off the record, but if you aren't able to get any of the signatures, I know a guy who might be able to help. His name's Clifford. Sits in the cafe on Bridge Street most days, but he doesn't come cheap. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
Okay, so that's a giant pain in the butt. So, okay, but that's like the, how we get in normally. We can also talk to Clifford, and he might have a different way for us to get in.
I think I'd enjoy a good fox hunt. It's a shame they fight back now.
Okay. This is like the intro quest, then, for the game, right? Like, you're supposed to go over here, and they say, oh, you can't get in without helping everybody, and then you have to go to every area and help everyone, but you've already been through every area. So I guess if you did everything...
You there. Hello.
Hi. What?
Hello.
Tenpenny.
I've never seen you before, and I never forget a face. Where are you from?
I don't know.
Oh, a vagrant. Fascinating. I'm just curious, you see. It's not often we have brand new people here in Westminster. Perhaps we started things off on the wrong foot. I am the one and only Alistair Tenpenny, Lord and sole proprietor of Tenpenny Manor. A pleasure to meet you.
He does look familiar. He does look similar to the Tenpenny that you see in Fallout 3. Is this supposed to be him? Was he in London before he went to America for some reason? How long have you been here?
Years. Decades. Sometimes it's hard to tell where the history of Westminster ends and where my own history begins.
You look very rich.
Ah, you're too kind. But trust me, I merely look very rich. I am actually incredibly rich.
What do you think of the gentry?
I dare you to find a better group in this wretched, beautiful city of ours.
What do you work with?
Work is for those without a passive income, my dear. Perhaps one day you'll learn what that's like.
Why'd you want to know where I was from?
Ah, yes. I wanted to know because, well, when I saw you, I thought there's a fellow who looks like they know how to get things done. You see, I have a very peculiar job with a large paycheck, the kind people like you don't walk away from. Do you understand?
Mercenary work, I see. Wait, what? I think I understand. You're going to pay me to let you break my legs? No, you want me to kill someone?
What? Heavens no! Listen, if you're in any way interested in a high-paying job, meet me later inside my manor. We'll discuss it there. Until then, toodles.
I should really start writing my resignation letter, just in case.
Wait for them to go inside, then do I just wait until later and then follow you? This is the thing I'm supposed to talk to, though. Where... I'm sure I'll have a quest marker later for it. Alright. This is who I'm supposed to talk to, though. Yeah. Clifford, dear boy.
Well met, stranger. How can I help you?
I require your services. A guard at the Westminster Palace sent me.
Ah, then why didn't you bloody say so before? Nice to work with you. I should say, I don't do marriage certificates. Not since the incident. Don't ask.
I need you to forge some signatures so I can get into Westminster.
Let me see. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can forge you those signatures. All I need is some handwriting references. Letters work best. Don't care how you get them. The least I know, the better. First one will be about 100 tickets. The next ones will cost you more. The more I write, the more you pay. So, bring me those references and I'll get to work, all right, Poppet?
About the incident?
I said don't ask.
I've got a letter for you right here.
And whomst do I have the honor of impersonating?
I don't have it yet.
Well,
Okay.
go get it.
Okay.
And I'll be, well, right here.
I wish they'd privatize the government and be done with it.
Okay, so I guess we still have to go to the various areas. Where's the other quest here? Wait for him to go into his manor. It's over here. I think he's in now after our conversation there, so we should be able to go back and see Mr. Tenpenny, yeah?
Lillian, please. Timmy is stuck in the
have
chimney.
A negative attitude.
I need
That's
your
what's
help to
stopping
get him out.
Oh, for goodness sake, child. I'm busy here. Can't you see that? And what about the mess? The soot from the chimney is going to get all over the floor, and Mr. Tenpenny will be furious.
This is no time to worry about a bit of soot. My friend could be in real danger.
Danger? What danger? He's just stuck in the chimney. Just tell him to wiggle a bit more and I'm sure he'll be fine.
You don't understand.
I do hope
He could
Father's proud of
suffocate
you.
in there or even get burned. We need to act fast.
Ugh, why are you even speaking to me? Back in my day, children were seen and not heard.
He's going to be silent forevermore if you don't help him. He'll literally rot in that chimney if you don't get him out.
Fine, fine. I'll come help. But only because I don't want Mr. Tenpenny to find out about this mess.
Thank you, Lillian.
If I see
Excuse
one
me.
more up and
Can you
comer
give me some
peasant,
help?
I'll go mad.
That maid is really giving it to me. And my friend could use some help, pronto.
Is this like a cat or something? What's going on?
It's Timmy. He's stuck in the chimney. There was just a bunch of scrambling and then he started calling for help. Please, you've got to help him. He's stuck right up high, so we can't just be grabbing his legs and pulling.
What should I do?
Well, when we've worked on these older chimneys, normally we grease them up first, but we didn't have the ticks to buy the oil. I'm sure if you could get Timmy some oil, he would slip right down. I mean, you look quite agile too. Maybe you could climb in and give him a pull? He'd probably come right down. Guess the other option is to get him a small brush. Something he can use to clear any soot stopping him from moving. I don't know what's best though. We just gotta do something.
You want just regular oil?
Yeah, we normally grease ourselves up so we can easily slide in and out of the crawl spaces. It's highly flammable, as you'd imagine, but that's why we make sure to turn the fire off first. However you decide to help, please just do it quickly.
Okay.
Afternoon.
Side quest at the side quest. Got it. Yeah, Alistair was Tenpenny's first name. I'm pretty sure this is the Alistair Tenpenny. I didn't realize he was in London beforehand, though. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop this here before this goes into like an hour-long plus episode. We will go and speak with Alistair in the next one and
What's
see...
that smell? Oh, it's you.
Yes, I stink. Look, if there was a bath I could use around here, I'd use it. This is a hotel, though. Maybe we'll get a nice place here if we do some dirty work for Tenpenny? I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, we'll do that next time. Thanks for watching, guys.